Yo, what's good, YouTube fam? It's your girl Mo the Goat. Thank you for tuning in to another design tutorial. All right, I wanted to show y'all something real quick, man. For the people who don't know how to do this, this comes in handy when you're doing printing. So to the designers out there who doing printing or want to do printing, this kind of something that's important to know. And I wanted to lay it on you and try to make it easier than when it was just kind of explained to me. All right. Oh, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit like, give me them comments. Y'all, we going up. 2024, 25, man, we going up. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So this logo, I just found this on the internet. It's all pixelated. So first off, we're gonna try to fix that. I really don't care too much about the quality of it, but one thing we could do is we can go up here to image trace and just click image trace, and it'll try to give you a rough line. We got lines over here that's pointed. I'm not real big on what's going on with the quality of this logo right now. The thing is to get you to understand how to get a cut file. If you're going to be doing printing and you want to do some cutting, or this understanding would be beneficial to you if you're doing any kind of plotting. They call it plotting. They call it rotary cutting. It's just different names for it, man. So here we go. So we get this right, and I want to expand it because it look okay. All right, once I hit expand on that, I'm gonna right click on it and ungroup. This gonna separate the background. See, right now we got color on here, no color on here, so you really can't see. So I'm gonna pull it over to the side, and I'm gonna just press that background and hit delete. Press the end white parts and hit delete. Now I'm gonna show you a little trick on this. I'm gonna show you a little another. Now let me show you another trick. Okay, another trick is if we go back and say if you have a lot of white pieces on and it's too much for you to just click individually, right? Here's a little trick for that. Go up here to your select and then go to same, and you could just pick whatever you want to. I'm gonna say same fill color. Okay, so if you pick one of them, not select all, and you go to select same, and then you go to fill color, it's gonna get the same fill color, so you'll do it in a mass, in majority, or a bulk. Okay, so back to what we was talking about. Bring this puppy back over here. Right now, I know a lot of people that want to do this, and we do this when we create these mascot logos too. This is very important for that also. Say if you want to border around that whole thing, instead of taking your pen tool and let me grab a color, just pick orange. Instead of taking your pen tool and doing this, trying to make sure that it's even, because a lot of people do this. Oh, also let me change my color back to CMYK. And a lot of people do this, right? And they try to mimic the whole thing all the way through and do something like this. I'm just doing it real fast. I don't even know what's going on under there. And I'm just going to throw this to the back by pressing Control Shift left open bracket. Some people do it like this, right? And truth of the matter is, it's not even on every side, right? So we're going to delete that. Now the way to do this is to make your selection, go up here to object, go to path, and then you go down to offset path, not offset stroke. Also offset your path. That's going to offset your paths outwards and inwards. All right. So the inward will be inward and then outward of the O's and stuff. Now right here you can select whatever you want to use. I really like using in inches. I like to use inches or whatnot, but I have to make that change in another drop down. So we working in pixels. 2 pixels is okay with me. Now it gave me 2 extra pixels on the outside of the graphic that we had. This inside is important too. Let me change that to white. All right. The inside is important to me too, because that's your original logo of whatever it was. Now I can select the back of this logo, press Control C for copy, and Control F, sorry, to place it in the place that it's in, and then I can press Shift Control right bracket to bring it to the front. Now the back has a copy that's on the front. You get what I'm saying? The front has a copy that came from the back. Now I take this copy that's on the front, and I go to Object, Path, Offset Path, and I'm gonna offset it again. And I might not do one. Let me do 1 pixel. I offset it 1 pixel, and that'll give me bleed, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's my bleed. So now I'm gonna just press Control Shift left bracket and send it back all the way to the back. All right, I'm gonna send this one all the way to the back. Okay, and you still have this one sitting directly on top, so we're gonna send that one to the back, and then we're gonna jump it up by pressing Control Shift right bracket 1, and we jumped it up 1. All right, so that is what I want. So let me change this color. This is red, and there's another one copy in here. I don't know why they keep on changing. So there's another copy in here. Let me change this red again. Know what's wrong with that? There we go. What the hell? Change this to red. Shit. Okay, change this to red. So these are my 2 copies, but it's another copy in there right here that I'm gonna use as my cut, and I'm gonna change that outline to yellow so I can see it. And I'm actually gonna bring the cut down to 0.008, maybe, just a little bit. And now let me collect all this together by selecting all of them, hitting one of them, making sure my keyframe is selected to the key object. So I just hit that and line them back up so we can see what's going on here. So now I have my front layer, which is the real logo layer, the color that I wanted the background to be, or the outline to be, right, in red. I have my back layer, which is a bleed, and since it's a bleed, because I want that red to be shown and have no white part when I'm cutting this, I'm gonna just select red right there because that's my back bleed. You know what I'm saying? And while I got that red pulled out, let me go ahead and scoot this over and get that yellow piece, and I'm gonna jump that yellow outline all the way to the front. So I'm gonna press Shift Control right open bracket all the way to the front, and I'm gonna select all of them. I'm gonna hit it one more time, hit one more time to align it to any one of them because they're all the same, and that'll be your cut line. So to make more sense of this, I will go to Window, go to my layer panel. Let's see my layer, and on my layer panel, I hit the plus button, add me another layer, call it cut. Grab the actual cut, the yellow one, and on my little square over here, I guess, I don't know what you'll call it, but the little square up there to make sure you grabbing your cut, I just drag it up there to cut. And all this is print. That's what you're gonna print. So now you have your print layer. What's gonna print is fatter than it looks because this back piece, this bleed piece, is gonna be gone. So it's gonna look like this when it cuts, but it's gonna look like this when it prints. And you have your cut layer, which is the yellow, just so we can see what's your cut line. You know what I'm saying? So if you take the print off, you'll just have that yellow, which is what's gonna cut. Now, depending on what software you use, what plotter you use, what cutter you use, that's what's gonna determine how you set your layers up to be cut, or what you want to cut, how you want to cut it. You know, or whatever the case may be. If you're using a CNC machine, or a yeah, or anything like that. That's how you put your cutting little knobs or whatever the fuck you want to call them on the side. That depends totally on whatever software you're using. But this is how you set up your cuts to be equally around. You get what I'm saying? And say for instance, if you don't want this cut in the inside, you could take that out. You could take the bleed out on the inside by just pressing your A tool, your quick selection or direct selection, not quick selection, direct selection tool, and getting all those out. You know what I'm saying? You could do it one by one. You could, however you want to get them out, you can get them out, and that won't be cut. So I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Give y'all some juice, give y'all some game, some flame, some fire, you feel me? And lay that fat on your head. But I also want to talk about if you are a designer and you use Photoshop and you looking for something to speed up your workflow, I got a solution for that. I have dropped and released my website called skirklandsdesigns.com, skirklanddesigns.com. Go to that website, man, to get you some saucy flavor. We make the best flyers, and I know right now ain't nobody touching these flyers. They saucy, they wet, and if you want that game, you want those gradients, you want those flames, you want those flares, you want those effects, man, go get y'all some sauce, man. And it's cheap right now. Prices gonna go up, bro. I'm not lying to you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not lying to you, and I'm gonna add. I'm adding. So get it right while the getting is good right now. But as more people hop on that train, on that gravy train, of hustling to get these flyers out, I plan on doing some payment, some, I don't know, maybe a membership, some payment memberships or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people that I fuck with and you get on it, I'm gonna be granddaddy and y'all in. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be locked in. So fuck with your girl, man. And we out this thing, man. Mo be the name, man. And I'm gonna drop everything in the description below. Make sure you subscribe. And I love y'all. See y'all next time. We out.